Okay, well, welcome back. So I'm going to do a quick little demo here of something that I've been working on and building out for quite a while. So basically, I don't really use Google Calendar anymore. So what I do is I just tell my AI, what I want to accomplish, and it schedules it for me. So I'll show you that here real quick. So this is the main dashboard. There are some other things in the background, other videos. I'll show you that. I'll give you a quick sneak peek. Of the daemon and what I can do here with it. It's pretty cool. Anyway, back to the main event. So what we're going to do here, I'm going to create a new goal. And my goal is I want some help with content creation, right? So this right here is the calendar. It's going to show me my scheduled task, what's coming up, what's overdue, and I can actually talk, with my voice to the bot, and it will tell me what's going on for the day, if I missed anything, blah blah blah. We'll go through that here. But this is what makes the difference. So like I don't manually add tasks, I just set goals and the system figures out the rest. So let's say I want to create more content, right? Or have a better content strategy for my YouTube account. I'll type that goal in here. So what we're going to do is say, create a content strategy for my YouTube account. Oh goodness. I am all over the place right now. Okay, for my YouTube account. Description. I want to better strategy. Direction for my vibe coded YouTube account. Instead of, we'll call it directionless videos, like my last couple videos. So we're going to call this, we're going to call it a career, because I want to make a career out of AI stuff. And then just give me like, a week's worth of stuff to do. So it's going to automatically break the goals down into phases, milestones, and tasks. So what we're going to do here, go ahead and create that goal. Okay, so we're going to watch it. It's going to be researching. It's doing its little thing here. So you can even see here, don't mind the fact that it's listening to everything I say, but starting agentic decomposition for the goal, create a content strategy for my YouTube account, blah, blah, blah. So it did it, and it always pops up here with some little tips. Create a mix of educational, entertaining, inspiring content. Collaborate with influencers or experts in your niche. So any experts or influencers in this niche, reach out, or I'll reach out to you. I'll slide into your DMs. Okay, so boom. There we go. Now it's created the tasks. I do have to work on this a little bit. I want the calendar to not, I want it to fit on the screen, but whatever. So here we go. So let's go ahead and today is Sunday. There's 2 tasks on the board. Identify target keywords and search volumes using tools like Google Keyword Planner or Uber Suggest. So that's cool. That's really cool. Now, to me, I don't really know what that is. I mean, I do, but I don't. You know what I mean? Whatever. So let's say you don't here. Each task has its own chat thread, its own window. Give me a deeper explanation of what I need to be doing to complete this task. Now, mind you, this is entirely local. There's no API calls. I'm not using Anthropic or OpenAI or whatever else. This is an Ollama model. It's a tiny little 8 billion parameter model. So, for what it is, it does its job. So it says here to complete the task of identifying target keywords, search volumes, use tools like this, understand your niche, brainstorm, use keyword research, you know, all that stuff. So as I'm doing this task, I can go here and ask it more questions, more questions, more questions. If I find anything good, like, oh, I found a good keyword, found a good keyword site, whatever, right? I don't know, just whatever you want to put in there. And there it is. Now when you complete it, go ahead and mark it complete, hit X off. Now if you want to go back into it, just mark it incomplete. Okay, write a script, outline for each video. Okay, analyze videos, helpful tools, Social Blade, vidIQ. Never heard of those two, so that's cool. Plan shooting schedule, gather necessary props, location for the shoot. Well, that's just right here. But yeah, that's the ticket. So that's going to show me everything I need to do until my tasks are complete. Okay, and you can, any goal you want. Now it's going to track your goals as you get them done. It'll have pattern insights as well. So like, let's say it's telling me, and if you'll notice this, it's scheduling these all like 9 a.m. Technically this shouldn't happen because this is a 60-minute, so this should be at 10 a.m. A little bug, I'll fix it later. It schedules everything currently at like 9 a.m. Like I said, this should be at 9, and then this is a 60 or 45-minute thing, so if it's going to do it in sequence, you know, do one task and then the other, it should, you know, be at least 9:45, 10 o'clock. Anyway, that's that. It works. It works pretty nice, actually. And then what's really cool, I'll show you here. I'll go back to this. So my main dashboard, when 9 o'clock hits, and based off the current context and the quick stats here, like my clicks, my keystrokes, switching from different pages, you know, windows, whatever, it will say, hey, you know, you should be writing a script right now, or you should be, you know, using Google keywords or Uber suggest. Now, if this context window does not see that I'm looking at Uber suggest or I'm actually searching for keywords, it will know, and there is an interruption mode for this bot. Well, it will actually come up and say, hey, I've noticed you've been, you know, during this time frame here, you know, you have a task, you're completely ignoring it. You should get back on task. Now, it will also learn over time that, let's say 9 a.m. is not my working time. I like to work a little bit later in the, you know, when everyone's asleep. You know, when the baby's asleep, the wife's asleep, it's just, you know, no interruptions, which is, I mean, I have no problem with the interruptions, but just to get straight locked in here, it'll start to notice that, hey, based off of your patterns, you don't like completing goals at this time frame. Or there's certain types of goals and certain types of tasks that you accomplish quicker, and some that you know, kind of put off and procrastinate on. And then over time, it will actually adjust the way and how it schedules these goals. But that's that. Not to go too long. That was about 5 minutes longer than I wanted this video to be. Next video, I will demonstrate some stuff here with the daemon, how I can give it tasks, and it has goals and tasks and as well that it'll break down just like it did on the calendar. And as you can see here, you know, here's one that I did earlier as a test. Create more vibe coded content. So this is the report. This is the summary. Based on provider prior knowledge, it seems that you have some important information to remember and possibly test value. You also mentioned being well checking, however. Okay, yeah. See, that was just a test.